once you learn how to use your Google Maps, sort your transportation, register with a GP, the next thing is to, if this is your first time of stopping by, you are very much welcome. Hello my beautiful people, welcome back again. Subscribe, support your girl, and hit the notification bell so that you keep posted whenever I release new content. And please do well to watch my other video. I'm a new YouTuber and I need all the support I can get. Today I will be answering some questions about relocating to UK, as well as telling you like how to navigate your way once you relocate and things to do before you relocate to UK. Many people come to the UK with different reasons. Some people come to study, some people come to work, but there are still some similar things that you need to know about this relocation thing. I've got lots of questions in my DM. People say, do I have to like leave my baby behind, leave my husband behind and come alone? Do I need to leave my wife behind and come alone? Because of course I migrated alone when I came before my husband and my baby boy joined me. You don't have to do what I did. I mean, I have my reasons why I came alone. So on student visa route and on skilled worker route, you can come with your family. Your family is your spouse, either your wife, your husband, and your 3 kids that are not more than 18 years old. So you can come with your family. You don't have to come alone. It's not easy to relocate at once. Number one, the financial aspect of it, and even the physical aspect of it, like getting a house before coming. Because if you're coming with your wife and your 2 children, or your wife and your baby, or your wife and your 3 children, you need a house. And UK is this kind of country, unlike some other countries, that your family size determine the kind of house you'll be getting. I don't know if it's a law, but sometimes I think it comes from the landlord self. Once they ask you that how many people will be living in this house, and like you're getting like a room and parlor, and you're coming with your 2 children, your 3 children, that landlord is not going to give you that house. There are some kind of preparation that you need to make. There are some questions you need to answer fully before relocating to UK. And I think that is the reason why most times people leave their family back and come first before their family can join them, because it gives them that time, that opportunity to like settle in and be able to support their family to come over. And that was what happened in my own case. But to answer the question, you can come with your family together at once. You don't have to leave your baby, because some people are worried that they have 3 months old baby, 2 months old baby, even 1 month old baby, 6 months old baby. Do they need to wean them off breastfeeding and start running down to the UK? No, you don't have to. You just need to plan it well and come together at once with your family. But you just have to know that money is involved. And that lead me into the second thing, getting a house before relocating down to the UK. Guys, I have to be honest, getting a house now is not as easy as it used to be before. That was what I was told. And I've been here and I've seen things myself, because I moved house when my family came. So I understand what it means to look for a house. It's not easy to get a house in UK. And now when you're coming from a different country, it's not even easy. Especially when you're coming with your family. If you're coming alone, it's much easier, because in my own case, I was able to get a house from Nigeria, but that was because it was just me. I'm sure that if I were coming with my husband and my son, we may find ourselves in Airbnb. Or another option is if you have friends, family that you can just come straight to their house, can accommodate you for some time before you get your own house and finally move out. But that is always not easy too. It's not easy to accommodate a family in UK. Now, people often ask me, where do I get a house? How do I find a house? If you are a single person, you are coming alone, you are single, you can get single houses in a shared accommodation. There's this kind of accommodation that the UK have here, shared accommodation. So such kind of shared accommodation, you can find them on spareroom.com. You can find single houses. You can't find a room and parlor 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. No, you can't find them on spare room, please. It's single houses or studio. Studio is like self-con, room, toilet and bathroom inside. Then the second place where you can find a house is on Right Move. There you can find 1 bedroom house, studio, 2 bedroom house, 3 bedroom house, flats. You can find those kind of family houses. Another place you can get a family house is On the Market. The name is On the Market. These are websites. So you can find family houses, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom. You can even buy a house from there. And the next one is Zoopla. You can also find family house in Zoopla. And we also have Prime Location. That was where I find my house. These are some of them. I'm sure I haven't exhausted them all, but these are the ones I know. The second thing to think about or to prepare before coming down to the UK from your home country is foodstuff. Now, mind you that there are some foodstuff that you can find here, so you don't need to struggle bringing them down here. Please don't bring red oil. They are here. Don't bring groundnut oil, because most times they don't even accept it from the international airport. You don't want to come to the UK and start going for shopping immediately, especially food shopping. I mean, you may have to go for jacket shopping because of the weather, but food shopping, you just need to settle a bit, at least 1-2 weeks or even 1 month, 2 months before going for that kind of your local food shopping. So why not just bring some local food that are very dear to you? Bring them while coming, please. But it's not like you should pack and overweight your bag. It might not really be necessary. Just bring the ones that you can manage with. Choo easy, oh. Good boy. Okay, so get some valuable foodstuff in the right amount. These are the things you should do once you arrive in UK. Lucky you if you are coming to study or to work and your employer or your school of study have some support for you. You are going to find it a little more easier, more relaxing, and you feel more supported. But if that is not your case, somehow you still have to survive. So these are the things that you need to do. Number 1, get your transportation sorted. Ask questions, know the buses. They have their different plans when it comes to bus here. Like if you're coming down to Birmingham, we have Day Saver. It's always cheaper to pay for 1 week or 1 month. It's cheaper. But even paying for a Day Saver is also cheaper. So ask around and know what is obtainable in your own city. I think it differs city by city. And one good thing is that in this country, it's more of cashless. With your ATM, once you have some, their local currency here, you can transport yourself around. And I think transportation is not really a big deal. It's not as expensive as of course, if you're new in the country, you may have to go some places, do 1 or 2 things, and you don't want to be gambling here and there just to get yourself where you want to go to. Then the second one is learn how to use Google Map. That's why I feel like if you have someone to support you once you get into UK, you might find it more relaxing, more easier for you to see. So learn how to use this Google Map. Just ask. I mean, if you know how to use it already, lucky you. If you don't know, ask question, please. Ask somebody to tell you at least 1 or 2 things. Because nobody knows anywhere in this country. Nobody knows anywhere. Even the people that was born here and have lived 70 years of their life don't know where you are going. They don't know places here. They've never heard of some names. And they've lived in that town. Yeah, it happens. The next one is try and register with a local GP. GP is general practitioner. That is your doctor. So in the UK, every area have their GP where they go to once they are sick. And registering with a GP in UK is very, very paramount. When it comes to health, is everything. And you need that NHS number in so many things, which is obtained once you register with a local GP. And with your Google Map, that's why you need to learn how to use Google Map. You can just type the nearest GP to me. I mean, GP nearest to me. And they'll give you different options of GP available. And all you need to do, you can ring them or you can go there and ask some questions and know how to register with a local GP. Don't register with a faraway GP. It have to be a GP that is closest to your house. Yes, please, closest to your house, so that when the need arises, you know why it should be closer to your house and not the one that you will travel for ages. Most times people walk down to their GP. Okay, so once you learn how to use your Google Maps, sort your transportation, register with a GP, the next thing is to open your bank account. Yes, very, very important. Excuse me, your bank doesn't need to be one closest to you, to be honest, but just register with any bank of your choice. Some people register with online banks, some people register with offline bank. I mean, bank that have structure where you can go to. Me, I prefer to register with a bank that have structure where I can go to, so that in case if I need any question, at least I have human beings to touch. I have a building to go to. But some people prefer to like open sharp bank account, online bank account. It's not bad as well. But if you're new, I think it's just best you open with a structural bank. And maybe when you become babao, you can now register with online bank. Make your choice, but you need to have a bank account, because if you're working, you need it for your salary. And if you're not working for a student, you still need it because you still have to do some work at some point. Yeah. Then if you actually came to study, by that time you should be talking about resuming class and all of that. And if you come to work, you also be talking about resuming your job and doing some occupational health check and all of those stuff. That's fine. So you're kind of settling in into your new role, or queuing in into the reason why you are in the country. And then the next thing is to learn some local shops, or if you're from Africa, some African shops around your area where you can go for your shopping. So this is the reason why I said you need to like come with some reasonable foodstuffs that can sustain you for some time, before you start talking about going out for shopping. Ask around. I'm sure by this time you must have made 1 or 2 friends, have some good neighbors, some work friends that you can ask 1 or 2 questions. Or if you haven't got any, still ask your Google Map, and I'm sure the Google Map never disappoints. So walk around, study your area, know what is available, know what you have. Do you have like what they call it, post office around you where you have to go and post stuff, go and take passports photograph, do some photocopy. Post office are very, very important. You even need to know where your local post office are, because you might need to post 1 or 2 things. The next one, if you actually did come with your spouse, or even if you came alone, if you are a student and you came with your spouse or you came alone, at some point you have to look for jobs. So look for job. This is where we alternate it here. If I'm working during the daytime, then, and we've got children, of course, then your spouse have to do night job. Or if I'm the one that is working through, if it's your husband that is working during the daytime, then the wife will obviously do night job. In my case now, I'm working during the daytime, and my husband is doing night job. If it's just yourself, your wife, no children, no child, of course, both of you should work during the day and work during the night if you want to. Then let me tell you guys some cultural shocks that you may experience once you get to the UK. The first one might be language shock or accent shock. At a time, you have to ask yourself, is this the same English that I know, or is it a different kind of English? You may not understand anything they're saying to you in this country. You may not know what they're talking about in this country because of the accent. And it's not just you not understanding them here. They also don't understand you. They don't understand why. I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Africa. Our English is standing up. These people, their English is bending and falling and dragging and interlocking with the next word. There's no how you will not struggle. Just know it and know peace. The next thing is greeting here, man. From Nigeria, I know the way we cherish good morning, sir, good morning, Kang, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's not a big deal here. All those good. You see somebody in the morning say, you're alright, you're okay. There's nothing like Sama. Good morning, Bob. you call them by their name. You will not struggle with the greeting thing, but you just learn it. So they value, are you okay? Are you all right? More than the good morning, good afternoon. Their greeting here will make you feel at peace. 100 times within five minutes, they'll ask you, you okay? And it's not like if you are not all right, they are going to do anything about you not being all right, but they will keep asking you that question. Then another thing I appreciate in this country is that they're really very patient people, and once they discover that you are new to the environment and you are struggling with one thing or the other, they will tend to support you as much as they can. Yeah. So these are the few questions that I know that have been frequently asked, and I hope you learned one or two things. So if you have further questions, don't hesitate to drop them for me. I will be in the comment section. I will meet you all there. Thank you for staying tuned, and if you've watched till this very point, thank you so much for your support. Do take care of yourself, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.